Hi, this is Melanie for Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a song reaction to Dhoom Taana from Om Shanti Om. If you're new to my Pardesi Reviews channel, I do film reviews of Malayalam, Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu films, and I also do trailer reactions. And today I'm doing a song reaction, which is unusual, but this was a great idea. Dhoom Taana is one of my favorite songs from the Om Shanti Om soundtrack, which is an amazing soundtrack. This is a film that I saw very early on of my watching of Bollywood films. I fell in love first with Shah Rukh Khan in DDLJ and also in Rabni Bani Di Jodi. And I think I bought this one on DVD. Anyway, I just wanted to watch every single Shah Rukh Khan film that I could. And it was very early on, and actually the other song, Diwangi Diwangi, is like my yardstick for how far I've come in my watching of Hindi cinema, because the first time I saw it, I knew no one else except Kajol in the entire, all of the guest appearances. I didn't know anybody else, and now each time I recognize another classic actor, or there's Rajnikanth or whatever that I recognize and know from other films and understand what the music cues are for the particular person. Like I remember for Rajnikanth, there was sort of a synth sound, like the robot sound, boom, so, and it's just funny how the music changed for each person. But this film song was one of my first times seeing some of the classic actors. When I first saw this song, I had no idea who Sunil Dutt was. I had never seen a Jitendra. I didn't know Rajesh Khanna. I had never seen them, but I really enjoyed, and it was Red Chillies Entertainment, which is, of course, Shah Rukh Khan's visual effects company, that did this, of putting scenes from classic films in the film with Deepika Padukone. And so she, each time the music changes, she's kind of in a costume from a classic movie, and so forth. So I didn't even know who I knew they must have been actors from the 60s and 70s. I just didn't know at that time who they were. Just a really cool idea. I don't know that I've seen it in any other Hindi film where they've merged footage from old classic movies. I take that back. I know Rajamouli did that with Junior NTR in a scene with his own grandfather. I remember that. Rare to have a classic movie scene like this where it's not just on a TV or something like that, but it's referenced and used in a song. So I think they had to do things to change the coloration and whatever to match up the color palette of the Om Shanti Om movie. But I thought it looked really good. I mean, in Hollywood, we had things like Forrest Gump where they did that, and they put Tom Hanks' character, either they put him in classic scenes from other films or from newsreel footage or whatever, where he meets the president and things like that. I really enjoyed the song. I absolutely love it. I've listened to it. I can't even count how many times. Also because we're using this song in my Bollywood dance class right now to practice a number that goes with it. And when the drums started, my dance teacher said, "I got a new song. Let's see if Melanie works." I'm like, oh, that's I knew exactly. So I got so excited. All right, let's watch it together. Go. Just the way the drums start. So in the film, if you haven't seen it, Shah Rukh Khan in the first half of the film plays a huge fan of Deepika Padukone, and so he's sitting there at her movie review, at her movie premiere, and he is just captivated by her on screen. And then later he will fantasize that he's on screen with her. They do a really good job of matching her up. मृग नैनी तू न जाने प्रेम कितना So for me, it was also just really fun to see Shah Rukh Khan for the first time in sort of classic costumes like this. And I mean, his sense of humor comes through, and just it's so fun. I think Deepika Padukone was she was a good choice for this movie because she does have that sort of classic beauty look of some of the actresses of the 60s. I love how the music changes styles. And then of course the costumes change. So it's a nice long song. There's a song in Robni Banadi Jodi that also does this, where it pays homage to classic cinema characters and scenes. I mean, you can see a little bit of the VFX. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I enjoy it. This part I love. Okay, I love how the music even has the sound of the badminton. So, what I didn't know when I first saw this film is, of course, Deepika Padukone was state level badminton champion, and her father is a huge badminton star as well. So I think it's fun that they included that in the song. It's a little homage to her. I love this. Puffy shirt. प्रेम कितना मेरे मन में है, ये बेचैनी मांगती है, रूप जो तेरे यौवन में है, मेरे मीत तेरे गीत में है, प्रीत तेरी प्रीत मेरी जीत गोरिए, मेरी जीत में भी हार मेरी हार में है, प्यार मेरे प्यार में इकरार गोरिए, भूल के सारे काम काज सजनी, झूने दे अंग मोहे आज सजनी. So of course the director of this movie is Farah Khan. She's one of the most famous women directors in Indian cinema. And she has such a love for classic cinema, and especially for movies of the 60s and 70s. And this entire movie is a homage. I love this part where you just carried away dancing. He's stolen someone else's ticket to get into the premiere. I just love the whole concept of him being the super fan that just faints at the sight of the star. I just love that whole thing. And of course, it includes a reincarnation theme, which I think was one of my first films where I saw that, which of course is used over and over in Hindi films, but I think it may have been my first one where I saw it. And so you have the first half of the film set in the 70s, where he is just a junior artist or an extra. And then later in the second half, he's reborn as a star. So, and just, of course, we have one of the all-time great you know, like it's an item number where Shahrukh stars and we see his six-pack abs. Thank you, Farah Khan. Anyway, Darda Disco. Yeah. But I love the music of this song. I love how it changes a little bit for each period and to reflect the movies that it's from. And I think it's Vishal Sharkar is the song composer, and I think Javed Akhtar wrote lyrics to the songs in this movie. But I got to see Deepika and Shahrukh dance together live. They did the Slam tour the year that Happy New Year came out, also a Farah Khan film. So they came to Chicago, and the tour also had Abhishek and Bachchan, and it had I think Farah Khan was there for the concert as well. So it was super fun. And I got to see Deepika and Shahrukh dance to a lot of their hits together, which was awesome. And Shahrukh came out, I just remember it was just electric. He came out and was in a huge basketball stadium, and so he was raised up on this platform thing, and then he went, you know, all the way across, and then it was like the Badshah movie, when, you know, movie music when he finally got to the stage. But the place was insane. So I was so cool that I got to see him live, and to see Deepika, she's quite a good dancer, seeing her live as well. So love this song so much. Thanks for the fun suggestion to do this song reaction. I will see you next time with another trailer reaction or film review. Please follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to the Pardesi channel. And if you hit the bell when you subscribe, then you'll get a notification whenever I have a new trailer reaction or film review.